Hello there guys, my name's Harry Luck and welcome back to the channel, and this is a different video as you know, the Autumn Rugby Internationals is coming thick and fast. It's literally only 2 rounds away and I still need to draft my England training squad, of who I reckon is going to be in the England camp this autumn. Now there's 36 spots I believe. If I count out and we don't get 36, I'll chuck a few extra numbers in just where and when. And this is who I personally think watching all the Premiership rounds so far. Now please, I love your comments down below in the comment section. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's get straight into the video. So as you can see, I've drafted out a list of players. So I'm going to start off with the man himself, Ellis Genge. By the way, the Lions players are back, so yes. So I picked Ellis Genge, Bevan Rodd, and finally, you'll find out in a second because I don't know. Hookers is easy. Jamie George is, Luke Cowan-Dickie is back in. Jamie George is back in. And then, you guessed it, Jamie Blamire. Now, why have I picked Jamie Blamire? You might be asking. Well, I think since leaving Newcastle, he's been doing really well in the Prem. Week in, week out, he's been starting games, so much game time for Leicester. So I reckon he's in with a shout. And then, tyre props, we've got Will Stewart. He gets a name. Joe Hayes, who was really good throughout the summer tour, and also Asher Opoku for Duel. Now you might be thinking, oh no. So yeah, this is who I selected in the summer without Genge. Now there is one more loose head prop which I am going to put in. Just put your guesses down below. I will be explaining his name towards the end. In just a second, I'm just getting up who have recently played prop for England. Finn Baxter will actually be second choice prop, even. Not. It's actually not Bevan Rodd, it's going to be Finn Baxter. Will be the other prop. Now the second rows, we've got Maro Itoje, who is going to be back in as captain. After captain a successful Lions tour, by the way, might I just add. Alex Coles from Northampton. Now, hear me out guys. We've got no Charlie Alls. He's out injured. We've got no well, I don't know the other scrum halves they got. Right? I don't know. But we'll get to that in a minute. But then, so what I reckon is we're going to put Nick Ezekwe in, and then also Chandler Cunningham South will not be in the back line because I'm saving it for someone else. Unfortunately, I know I'm a Gloucester player, and I know normally I put Athens for softball, but I just think based on Gloucester's performance, as a Gloucester fan, he's not getting the squad. But there is going to be one Gloucester player that will get mentioned later down the line, so you'll find out very shortly who that will be. Moving on to the back row, we've got no Ben and Tom Curry, both out injured. So we've got Ted Hill, Guy Pepper, both getting a nod. Sam Underhill will be in. We've got another 7, which in my opinion should have been in the summer, Fitz Harding. Okay, so I think Fitz Harding still should be getting a call up. And then number 8 will be Tom Willis and Henry Pollock. Okay? 9. Now, Harry Randall is ruled out on hamstring injury, which is gutting for me because I know the life from my time at work. Good connection to Bristol Bears, so I'm going to go with Alex Mitchell along with Jack Van Portfleet, and then you have to go with Ben Spencer as your third choice. 9. So those 3 are your clear winners for back for 9. 10s is going to be Ben Smith, George Ford, and Marcus Smith are all going to get a nod at 10s. Now, winners. England have had some good winners throughout the years, but I'm still going with Caden Murray. I want to see him expand his caps. I'm going to give a recall to Henry Arundel. Why? Because I just think he's now in the right moment to get his recall. And then I'm also going to pick Tom Roebuck and Tommy Freeman. Okay, now onto the centres. Now this is going to be the big twist. Sam Atkinson, I think, is now out injured. Alright? So, yeah, so I'm going to play Henry Slade. I think Ollie Lawrence is going to be straight back in, getting his recall. Max Ojomo from Bath is getting another call up. And we've got this one, Will Joseph. Hear me out, guys. Have you not seen his last 2 performances in the Premiership for Gloucester? 2 incredible steamrolling tries against both Northampton and Bath. Yes, we got 2 losing bonus points against Northampton and we got nothing out of the Bath game, but he was on fire that day. So Will Joseph, congratulations, you're going in my England camp. And we've got Joe Carpenter and also Freddie Stewart are both getting nods as well. Okay, so that is my starting lineup for my training squad. Gabriel Ogre could have been in, but has unfortunately not made the cut. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing now, is I'm deleting these names because I'm going to draft now my custom pick England starting XP for that first test game against the Wallabies, who most of these guys played against in the summer. So, yeah, so just bear with me a minute. So, yeah, so it's based on who I think so far in the Premiership has deserved a spot. I'm at Twickenham on that first game. Manny Barbosa is actually another good shout, actually. So I'm actually, yes, I forgot to put him in. So I'm going to take Freddie Stewart out and put Colin Freeman in. And then I'm going to bring Emmanuel Barbosa on the other wing because he did well up in Exeter. So actually, Manny Barbosa will get the last spot. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I could do this and put in Tommy Freeman as both wing. And then put in Freddie Stewart. Then that means both players get called up for everything. Charlie Atkinson. He's not really had a shot at 10 this year at Gloucester. That's been down to Ross Byrne. So yeah, so unfortunately that is the case. I think this is when I did another prediction video at the time. I don't remember what game it was. So he would have been in had he would have had a bit of a stronger start. Okay? So there we are. Blank document. Number 1 has to be Ellis Genge. Straight away. Then we've got Luke Cowan Dickey. Then it is Will Stewart. Then it is Captain Maro Itoje. Then it is Nick Ezekwe. Back row will have to be the incredible Bath, Guy Pepper, Sam Underhill, and then Henry Pollock. Sam Underhill and Henry Pollock. 9, in my opinion, is still going to be Ben Spencer. Leaving, Alex Mitchell, because you've got Finn Smith back and available. So Alex Mitchell with Finn Smith. Now the wings get tricky. Henry Arundel deserves a spot in the England squad. I was talking to my dad, he deserves one. Centres, you've got Henry Slade, who played inside centre. Henry Slade to get a nod. And then Ollie Lawrence. Then you've got Manny Barbosa. Fullback is Joe Carpenter. Leaving Frank Stewart completely out of the picture because I'm not even keen on him for England. He's just had, if George Burbank was there at Northampton, he'd be straight in there. But I don't know, unless he's playing this weekend and I want to see how he gets on, he might get a call up into the squad in a minute. Now let's discuss the bench. So Jamie George will be on the bench. And you've got Finn Baxter and Joe Hayes. No longer able to rely on Dan Cole, Joe Mara, because they've retired. Ollie Chesham, I would have put him in, but I just think he's had a tough summer and I want him to have a bit more game time because he has injuries and stuff, so yeah. So lock cover would be Ted Hill, because I know I put him in as a back row specialist. People would kill me, probably, if they would say, oh, why not Ted Hill in the lock? Well, that's because I can't put him and Henry Pollock and Sam Underhill and all these players, so yeah. Fitz Harding is just in there for the experience. I don't think he might play the Fiji or Argentina game, but that would be it. Caden Murley will be on the bench, covering there. And I would obviously pick Marcus Smith over George Ford, bombshell, and then Ben Spencer as the other 9. Okay, and now, I've not done this before, but I'm going to pick a 13-man squad, because in case you've got, they also have travelling reserves. And these travelling reserves are in case a player gets injured during the warm-up or early that morning and has to pull out. So I'm going to draft also a travelling reserve this week for this time. So we've got Jamie Meyer, the backup hooker. Backup prop, it would need to be Asher Opoku for sure, because because you can alternate on both sides of the scrum. A Poku for sure, meaning Bevanrod won't be playing at all, so he can get sent back to camp to the Prem if needs be. Then your lock would be Alex Cole. Do I not put him in? No, Alex Cole would be your lock, because he can also cover back in the backs. Then you would have back row cover would be, in a sense, Fitzharding. Could come in as travelling reserve. Then you would have Jack Van Portfleet as your 9 alternative. Yeah, about 9. Right, and then Jules Ford would come in as your backup 10 in case Mark Smith or Finn Smith had to drop out for whatever reason. And then you would also have Tommy Freeman, who could cover anywhere else on the back line. So that is my 30-man squad. So it's gone from 36 down to a small 30-man, which is why I think, so the players that I've not picked, and this isn't any bias or anything, are Bevanrod, Charlie Cunningham South, Will Joseph, and Max Jomo. So unfortunately, I don't know how much that. So Bevanrod. So I say Joe, yeah, bet Joe. So Bevanrod out. Then it would be Nick Ezekwe. I didn't say. No, I did put him. Bevanrod. Chandler Cunningham South out. Tom Roebuck out. Will Joseph out. Max Jomo and Joe and Freddie Stewart all out. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I just don't think those players, I think in my opinion, aren't good enough to get into the 30-man squad that I've just set, but are good enough to be in the 36-man training squad. Now, I will be chopping and changing each week throughout the whole two internationals. I'll do my breakdown of when the actual team comes out. I think it's some point next week. So as soon as I hear about it, I'll be boom on here covering it, and then from there I'll go through, based on that squad, who can be the most who can be most likely to start and be on the bench and be travelling reserve for the first autumn test game against Australia. Okay, so with that all being said, mine's been Harry Luck, you've been you, and I will see you all in the next one about the Autumn International. Thank you very much, have a good day, goodbye.